Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Adel Pinge, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that PayPal is saying that yes, they exploring the stablecoin area, and there's a possibility that PayPal is coming out with its own stablecoin in the future. The second topic I would like to discuss is which could be the top NFT marketplaces in 2022, because OpenSea is now taking the lead, but there are a couple of others which can actually catch up. And the third thing I would like to talk about, that Spanish deputy in the Congress is discussing the fact that how they can attract miners from Kazakhstan to Spain, because we do have this problem in Kazakhstan, and a significant amount of Bitcoin mining is right now happening over there. Actually, Kazakhstan is the second biggest country in percentage by mining Bitcoin. So how this can maybe function in the European Union, in Spain. Guys, all this in today's video. And if you would like to get the daily fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain news, then the only thing you have to do is subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Bloom, because I'm bringing you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news every weekday. So if you are here, the only thing you have to do, subscribe button all, then you're getting the freshest, the newest, and I keep you up to date. Also, check out the links under the video. There are many useful ones. For instance, when you sign up to a centralized exchange, just like Binance, Coinbase, and so on and so forth, then you're getting nice discounts. And there's a free course, how to start investing in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Okay. And now it's time to look at the market, because we're still in this territory. 42,000 right now at the moment is the Bitcoin price, but we were around 40,000 something and 41,000. Also for Ethereum, 3,167 at the moment. But as you can see, really sideways movements. The winners of the day, Immutable X going up 15% right now, Zcash 8%, and Oasis Network 8%. So we do have some gainers, but on the other hand, we do have some losers. So GNO going down 8%, taking the lead in the top 100 in this category. Harmony 6% down, Year-End Finance 4% down. And let's looking at the Bitcoin candlestick chart. We can see that this is the daily, by the way, but let's go in more detailed on the 4-hour one, where we can see that after this drop, what we have experienced on the 5th of January, we started to take this kind of sideways movement. On the 6th, we all went down, sideways, and then on the 7th, we dropped a bit again, but this significant 41,000-ish level, approximately around that, it's holding. So as you can see, this was here a support level back in September. Then we had it as a resistance back in July, also a resistance back in June, also here in May, and here. Once again, it was a resistance in January, beginning of last year, about really a year ago. So, yes, this level is so far so good, holding quite well. However, it still can happen that we break further down. It depends what kind of news we're going to receive this week, next week. So what's happening here with Bitcoin? Because right now, as you can see, the fear and greed index, it's 23, but it was here, if you're looking at this, just a couple of days ago down to 10, which is actually lower what we have seen back in May. So this fear index, it's right now quite low. On the other hand, when fear is quite low, quite high, so level is down, so this is low, but the fear level is high, then after we usually see a nice price increase. How long it can take? Good question. Can we down even further? Yes. So when we break this level downwards, then the next smaller one is around 38,000. But then, as the bottom was around 29-ish, in summer, we can go down to those levels again before we change direction and going up. So now the question is this strong level holding? If not holding, then we can further break down. This is the thing what we have to watch now. Right, and now let's move on to the first topic, which is all about PayPal and their mission to exploring stablecoins. So it looks like that PayPal is going in the stablecoin direction. So PayPal says it is exploring stablecoins after, dev discovers it's in code. So PayPal started by enabling Bitcoin purchases. This is how the whole thing started. Now it's planning to stablecoin, an effort that got out by a developer who coded in the code. So it's not today. So when the article came out, PayPal confirmed that that is working on its own stablecoin after developer discovered language about PayPal Coin within its iPhone app. So it actually went out by accident. But after that, it was covered in Bloomberg first, and then, well, obviously they asked PayPal the question. Actually, PayPal told Bloomberg the code was part of a hackathon and it wouldn't necessarily be representative of the final version. But they said, yes, they are very much interested to going in this direction. And this is definitely further bullish in general for crypto and stablecoins. If you remember, PayPal began the whole thing back in 2020 around autumn, early winter. First, enabling users to buy, hold, and sell digital assets such like Bitcoin and Ethereum. It then extended that its subsidiary Venmo and created a checkout with crypto feature for paying merchants. So they definitely have started a serious development in the crypto area, and stablecoin by PayPal could be the next step. Or one of the next steps. Okay, next thing I would like to talk about, NFT marketplaces are getting hotter and hotter, and the leader is right now OpenSea. But which are the ones which could challenge OpenSea in 2022? Okay, so we can see that on OpenSea, a huge amount of volume is on. So they have a big volume in trade because they are the leader in this and on our present NFT market. And, OpenSea locked in 3.25 billion in volume just for December last year, 2021. Alone, according to the data from Dune Analytic. And from December 2020 to December 21, so in that year period, the total volume increased by whooping more than 90%. This is crazy. I mean, in a year, the volume increased more than 90%. So definitely now, OpenSea is the leader in this category. But which could be the challengers in this year? And definitely, we have to talk about Coinbase NFT marketplace. So according to the report, the waitlist has exceeded 1.1 million, which is more than OpenSea's total active user base alone. Because, Coinbase, it's massive, it's pretty big. And when it's going this direction to get into this NFT marketplace area, they have a lot of people. So Coinbase operates in over 100 countries and reports over 73 million active users, while Coinbase clients quarterly trade 327 billion in volume, proving that there is a decent amount of liquidity in circulation on Coinbase. And now, here, as the number shows, 1.1 million are already on the waiting list. So Coinbase NFT marketplace could be an interesting thing. What's happening? What can be one of the challengers for OpenSea? Then we have FTX NFTs. So contrary to Coinbase, NFT marketplace launched in October with a small collection of Solana-based NFTs, and it expanded its collection towards those on the Ethereum blockchain. Unlike OpenSea and Coinbase NFT, FTX NFTs is not a P2P platform, so not peer-to-peer, meaning it is centralized and custodial, whereby users' data is recorded and stored on its particular network. This means users and collectors forgo ownership in some sense. So this is the question: could this be popular being centralized? Because we do go into the decentralized direction, but we will see. Rarible. So long before OpenSea pumped its way to the top, Rarible was putting up monthly trading volumes higher than its counterpart. But it looks like now OpenSea is taking the lead, but Rarible is still out there. The problem was with Rarible many times that it had a lot of fake NFT projects, which obviously is a problem now on OpenSea as well. But OpenSea got just stronger now. So with its decentralized ethos and its multi-chain support NFTs, Rarible could become a serious contender in 2022. So they might get back on track and getting stronger and stronger. Okay, there we have Zora. Zora presents itself as a champion for Web 3.0 and decentralization, as it thought it's completely on-chain, permissionless platform. So this could be another one. And then we have Magic Eden. Magic Eden is currently the top NFT marketplace on the Solana network, the network which is getting more and more popular. However, they do see some issues recently. And according to DeppRadar, it is ranked among the top 10 NFT marketplaces with 267.14 million since its launch, which was in mid-September 2021. Low transaction fees at 2% give the platform a competitive edge when compared to other marketplaces, just like FTX NFTs. Here you can list, the users can list for free. Okay, so, well, this is just 5, and we'll see who will be the strongest and most popular NFT marketplace. Now OpenSea is taking the lead, but we'll see which one will come up closer or even taking the lead. Okay, next thing I would like to talk about is that, deputy in Spain from the country's Congress wrote a letter to the Congress, and the thing what she would like to discuss is how to attract miners from Kazakhstan who are facing their problems now with Bitcoin mining to Spain, basically. So what we know that, the internet was switched off in Kazakhstan. Therefore, the Bitcoin hash rate dropped 12-14%. And simply because Kazakhstan is the second biggest in mining when it comes to Bitcoin mining. The leader is the United States. And since the China ban around of May, June and last year, the miners looked for new places, and Kazakhstan became got a big portion of that. But now the miners having their issues because they just cannot use the internet. So now we have here Maria Munoz, maybe, and she would like to attract miners from Kazakhstan. So basically, Maria, deputy of the Spanish Congress, has directed a letter to institution inquiring about the possible action that the government could take to take advantage of the situation and absorb the business of Bitcoin miners feeding from Kazakhstan. Basically, she would like to attract them over and want them to maybe come over to Spain. And this is a new thing because then it could increase the Bitcoin mining percentage in the European Union. Well, this is just an idea, definitely. They're just discussing it. But just the fact now that countries starting to get in a race to attract Bitcoin miners, it's a very interesting fact. Why the majority was in China, 65%, they felt quite well over there. But then this China ban came, mining ban, and then they had to move to countries. Well, the hash rate recovered beautifully. So actually, we're all good with that. Now, here is a drop because of Kazakhstan, but we're talking about like 20% or something. So it's not the majority of the Bitcoin mining network as it was before when the China ban happened. But when some miners would go from Kazakhstan to other countries, for example, Spain could be the new destination, and some stay in Kazakhstan, this would actually further decentralize the mining, which is, I think, a good thing in my opinion, because the reason we have now this hash rate drop is that, again, 20% of this kind of Bitcoin mining miners are, again, in one country, so we can further decentralize it. It can make the network even more safer. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, subscribe to this YouTube channel if you would like to get the daily fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain news. And I'm back tomorrow with the freshest. So have a good one. Bye-bye.